What's going on, guys? It's Trevor with Embers Living. Today we are reviewing a super fun product, one of my favorite products to cook on, and that's a griddle top. And today we have the Blaze Griddle, one of our best-selling griddles, and I realized, you know what? We don't have a video of this, do we? Now, you might think a griddle is pretty straightforward. I mean, a griddle's a griddle. False. We're gonna tell you some of the differences with griddle tops, and most importantly, we are cooking on this bad boy today. One of my most favorite things to cook, one of the most fun things to cook, especially if you're having people over, and that's smash burgers. We're doing smash burgers today, baby. All right, let's talk about this thing. Don't forget, you guys got to subscribe to our channel. Helps us out a ton when you guys do that. First things first, you always got to do that. If you're in the Denver, Colorado area, you want to see these products for yourself, come down to our showroom today, you can see them. All right, and then what am I rocking today? Jordan 3s Retro. Now this is not an original colorway. We got the white mochas, nice and crispy white. These puppies have not been worn before. I wore them special just for this video and the other videos. We're shooting several videos today, right? Yep. Yeah. All right, let's talk about this guy. So you can see it is a 2-burner. As far as install configurations, we have it on a cart model. You can do it as a built-in or a cart. That's one of the real advantages with this, is that there isn't a lot of options out there that allow for a built-in application. And so Blaze does a great job with that. They also sell, make sure to show them a picture of this, but you can almost get like a bar countertop all the way around. So if you and your buddies want to sit around it or have some beers around it while you're cooking, that's kind of a fun little accessory too. Let's talk about the cart real quick. You can get this in natural gas or propane. We have our propane locked and loaded, ready to roll. And then we get one storage drawer, and then this is really cool. We get a condiment drawer. So you could technically take that out if you wanted just another storage drawer, but I think that's pretty slick. I actually think that would come in handy. That's not super gimmicky. That's something you'd actually use. So I actually really kind of like that. All right, of course, it's gonna be a stainless steel griddle top. Again, our burner controls are here. What's nice is here, those are spark igniters, so you don't need power for this guy. It does have a power cord. The power is really just for your accent LED lighting, which we don't have plugged in, so I can't show you that. But that's really just for the lights. It doesn't really help you from a functionality standpoint. All right, we gotta get cooking, but let me show you under the hood quick, and then we'll get going on our smash burgers, take this outside. Tate, you wanna come help me? Just grab here. There's one screw here. Elijah smartly thought ahead and took it out because he knew I was gonna lift this out. Lifts out like this. So let's just show you this quick. So high BTU stainless steel U burners. And you can see our ignition system's right here. And then, so what's cool is we can control this independently, and then it has a divider system. So that's important because we can sort of do 2 different zones, which is really cool. And then as far as grease management system, that's gonna be more on this guy. So we're gonna drain right here. Then we have this pull-out grease tray as well. So super slick, super cool. Should drain pretty easy, cleanup shouldn't be too difficult. All right, should we get cooking on this? Let's do it. Let's take it outside. We're gonna preheat it. Then we're gonna show you our smash burger recipe, how I like to do smash burgers. They are stinking awesome. So you gotta stay tuned to the end of this video when we try them out. They're unreal. All right, so get a close up in here. So here's our ground beef. You really wanna use about an 80-20 mixture because we want a pretty good fat content because we're cooking on a skillet, and we wanna use that fat in our cooking because that's the whole point of using a skillet. Now, that doesn't mean it's the healthiest though, right? No, not the healthiest, but it's a treat. It's a nice summertime treat. We're gonna show you how fun skillet cooking is and why you need something a little bigger or more robust than just, you know, an accessory that's gonna give you this much room to skillet to use on. So we're gonna put this in action. I'll tell you how much I like skillet cooking. I have one, it's part of my outdoor kitchen. So it's a separate component. Obviously it's a little redundant if you have a gas grill, things like that. But I certainly use it a lot more than you think. Even if you're doing healthier stuff like veggies, fajitas, things like that, fish. I like cooking fish right on the skillet. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting our smash burgers ready. So what you want a nice food scale, and we're basically trying to get like 1/4 pound little balls. And we're gonna do double patties per burger. So you're gonna have a 1/2 pound burger, which is pretty standard. And they don't have to be perfect because we're gonna smash them down. And then this is how we prep them. Now you notice I haven't seasoned them yet. We're using salted butter as our base to cook on, as kind of like our grease. So it's already gonna be pretty salty, so I'm not gonna go crazy on this. While we're cooking them, I'll throw some pepper on them, but they don't need a ton of seasoning if you're using like a salted butter or something that already has nice salt content in it. That one's a little big. All right, I'm gonna keep getting these ready, and we'll be ready to roll. Okay, now this is an optional step, but if you're doing smash burgers, you gotta do it. So I'm prepping my buns, and a little tip, I like to use whipped butter for this part. Just spreads easier. You zap it in the microwave for a minute because you don't want to demolish your buns, right? Just this nice little thin layer because we're gonna get them toasted, nice and toasty. So I like to prep everything ahead of time because smash burgers go quick. Like you gotta have everything ready. Now this is the part, I don't like my videos getting controversial, but I think we're gonna run into some controversy here. First thing we're gonna have that's controversial is what are we using? American cheese, baby. Now, again, this goes back to this not being healthy. People would say, oh, you should use using fake cheese, like you should use like Tillamook cheddar or something. Like that tastes good, but nothing melts better than American cheese. Probably because it's not real, I don't know. But I just know it tastes good. That's the way you do a smash burger is with American cheese, so that's what we're doing. If you wanna hate on me, go ahead and hate on me. The other thing that's controversial is what do you put on your burger? What do you like on it? I'm mayo mustard guy. That's really all I need, and maybe some pickles. So we have pickles, mayo, mustard, tomatoes, and then we're getting our sticks of butter ready for our griddle top. All right, I got my helpers out here because I don't have anywhere to say anything. Definitely need a good prep station. Side note, just discovered this myself. If you want to tell if your burners are on, they cut out holes in the bottom of this so you can see the direct flame. So that's nice to know. Oh yeah. All right, so I just like to take a stick of butter like this here, get it nice and oily. All right, now here comes the fun part. Take one of our smash burgers. So we have a couple steps that are really important. One, you need a heavy duty, good spatula. We need something that's gonna be heavy and gonna hold how it should. All right, now this is so it doesn't stick. And then you literally just smash that son of a gun as best you can. And I like to smash them super thin. No, that's good for now. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna set this. I don't even know where to put this thing. All right, like I said, you gotta work quick because it's so thin. So we're gonna pepper it and get ready to flip it. While that's going, let me prep my buns. So what we're gonna do is just toast these just for a second. All right, let's get ready to flip. Now again, with our spatula, you want a really nice sharp edge. It's be nice and crusty down there. See that crust? You don't wanna rip off that crust. That's the best part of a smash burger. Oh man, that one's even better. Now, we quickly must operate, get our American cheese on there. Zane's my prep station right now. And now once our cheese is nice and melted, get a close-up of that patty. That is just goodness right there. Same thing, we wanna keep our crust on there. We're gonna fill this griddle up and really show you what it can do with all these patties. All right, so we did our double patty. Let's get some mustard on here. I like mustard. I like mayo. Also, by the way, we're building a brand new, this is a little sneak peek. We're building a brand new indoor gourmet kitchen. So our videos are gonna come out a lot better because we're gonna have an actual studio to work with. I sampled these while you were messing with the camera. I'm gonna go bread and butter because they're nice and sweet. I think it'll be a nice little contrast. So get a close-up of that. There's the 3 of them together. Now watch this as I smash it. Get it in there. Nice and good. Oh yeah, see that grease? Look at that. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the perfect summer platter. All right, should we cut into this? Really get in there. Look at that. All right, let's try, look at that. Look at that, oh yeah. Oh yeah, see that? Let's give it a shot. I'm getting some nice crispiness around from the bun, and you just can't replicate, without a griddle, you can't replicate that juiciness of the burger. Griddle smash burgers are the only way. You don't want to do those on a regular grill. Barbecue Lay's, always a must. And of course, a little Corona Light. Oh yeah, talk about a summertime lunch. Doesn't get any better than that. If you need the right equipment, you need a Blaze griddle, come to our showroom today. Stay tuned for more videos. I gotta let you guys go. I got lunch to eat. Stay tuned for next time.